There was a laugh that could heal, a voice that could become 1,000 voices, an energy so bright it felt like it could power an entire city. For decades, one man seemed to have a direct line to the world's happiness. His name was Robin Williams. NNHE was the alien who taught us about humanity, the genie who granted our wishes, the poet who urged us to seize the day. He was the frantic father who would do anything for his kids, and the therapist who told us, "It's not your fault." But behind the fastest mind in comedy, behind the smile that lit up the entire world, was a man fighting a private war against a darkness none of us could see. This is the story of the man who made everyone laugh, while forgetting how to make himself happy. This is the story of Robin Williams. To understand the hurricane of comedy that was Robin Williams, you have to go back to his childhood. Born in Chicago in 1951, he was often a lonely child. To entertain himself, he would create characters, mimicking voices and talking to himself in his room. That lonely room became his first stage. NNHI's talent was too big to stay hidden. He was accepted into the prestigious Juilliard School for Performing Arts. There, he was one of only 2 students accepted into the advanced program. The other? His lifelong friend, Christopher Reeve, the man who would become Superman. Even then, teachers noted that Robin's genius for improvisation was impossible to contain within the rules of classical acting. NNTHE World got its first taste of this genius in 1978. As a quirky, lovable alien in the TV show Mork Mindy, Robin Williams exploded into popular culture. Nanu Nanu became a catchphrase known around the globe. The show was a hit because the producers quickly realized the best thing to do was just turn the cameras on and let Robin be Robin. Nanu with his TV stardom, Robin Williams also conquered the world of stand-up comedy. His mind worked faster than anyone else's. His HBO specials were legendary, a non-stop stream of consciousness storm of characters, observations, and pure chaotic energy. This energy soon took over Hollywood. While his early films were a mixed bag, he found his footing and began a run of iconic roles. He was the voice of the Genie in Disney's Aladdin, where most of his lines were famously improvised. The character was so successful because it wasn't a character. It was Robin Williams in. Then came Mrs. Doubtfire, where his incredible physical comedy and heartwarming portrayal of a father desperate to see his children made it a global phenomenon. And who could forget Jumanji, where he brought a sense of real danger and adventure to a magical board game. For an entire generation, Robin Williams was the face of childhood magic. NNBUT to think of Robin Williams as just a comedian is to miss half the story. He yearned to prove his depth as a serious actor, and he did so with breathtaking results. In Good Morning Vietnam, he was the rebellious radio DJ. In Dead Poets Society, he became the inspirational teacher, John Keating, urging his students to seize the day. The role earned him an Oscar nomination and defined his ability to blend comedy with profound heart. In NBUT, his ultimate triumph came with Good Will Hunting. As the quiet, compassionate therapist Sean Maguire, Robin stripped away all his usual energy. In the famous It's Not Your Fault scene, he delivered a performance of such raw vulnerability that it earned him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. The world finally, officially, recognized the immense dramatic talent behind the world's funniest man. Tragically, the same man who could portray such deep understanding of pain on screen was fighting his own immense battles off-screen. For years, he was open about his struggles with alcohol and drug addiction, battles he fought and often won. But in his final years, he faced a new, terrifying enemy. NNHE was battling severe depression, anxiety, and paranoia. After his death, an autopsy revealed the true cause. He was suffering from an undiagnosed and aggressive case of Lewy Body Dementia. It's a cruel, degenerative brain disease that affects not just memory but mood, movement, and a person's entire sense of reality. His wife would later describe it as the terrorist inside my husband's brain. He wasn't just sad. His mind was actively betraying him in the most painful way imaginable. On August 11, 2014, the world stood still. The news broke that Robin Williams had died by suicide at the age of 63. The man who had given the world so much joy had been consumed by his private pain. The outpouring of grief was global. Tributes poured in from everywhere, from world leaders to the fans who laid flowers on his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In BUT, a legacy like Robin's is not defined by its ending. It's defined by the joy it created. He made us laugh until we cried. He made us think. He made us feel. His work with charities, his USO tours to entertain troops, and his unwavering support for his friend Christopher Reeve showed the depth of his kindness. Robin Williams was a shooting star whose light reached every corner of the world. And while the star may be gone, that light remains. He left us with a library of laughter, a lesson in empathy, and a final, poignant reminder to be kind to one another, for everyone is fighting a battle we may not be able to see.